Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all of the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. RugerRose23 is the place to be. And if anybody had to say it, it had to be me. All right. So, yesterday we did WrestleMania Night 1 predictions. Today is WrestleMania Night 2. And I said it in the Night 1 predictions video that I'll be a little bit more in-depth with this night, only because this night I'm probably looking forward to the most than Night 1. Night 1, I mean, I'm not saying Night 1's going to be terrible, but it's like, I don't really care for Night 1 like I care for Night 2. Like, Night 1, the only thing I'm probably looking forward to is maybe Austin. That's probably the only thing I'm looking for. Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's probably the only thing I'm looking forward to in Night 1. Other than that, every other match is just to me. But Night 2, oh, we got some things to talk about, so let's get into it. Let's get the tag team title matches out the way. Let's get them out the way. I'm going to start off with the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. We got Queen Zelina and Carmella defending against Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks and Naomi, and Shayna Baszler and Natalya. I said before that the only thing I'll probably give WWE props to is kind of just almost making sure that the whole entire women's division is on WrestleMania. And while that may be a little bit of a prop, at the same time, it's a little bit of a, you know, a negative in a sense. Because it's like you just put all these women that really never get time on TV on WrestleMania, your biggest match, and just expect a great match. I mean, I don't know if this is even going to be a great match. I think it's going to be a standard 10-minute match. But I know for one thing, Zelina and Carmella are not leaving. They're not leaving that stadium with their tag team championships. I really feel Sasha Banks and Naomi are going to win this. Like when they put it out the first time, I thought that was going to happen. Even though that still is a random damn team to me. Like, I remember Sasha Banks coming back. She had a match. Naomi came out of nowhere and says, "Let's go for the tag team championships." I'm like, what? What? That's it? No build up. No build up. Oh, you know, Naomi comes out match at the match with Sasha and just watches, you know, things like claps, you know, applause, things like that. No, it's not that. No, it's not. It's nothing. She just walks out one time. We should be tag team champions. Excuse me? How does that work? And then you got Rhea and Liv over here. They just became a tag team. Like, what the fuck? Like, how? Like, what? How does that work? And then Shayna and Natalya, like, what the hell? Yo, where did these teams come from, bro? Like, these teams came out of nowhere, bro. It's like one day you just watching, and all of a sudden you just see tag teams. I'm like, bro, where is all this coming from, bro? Like, where is this coming from? It's mind-boggling, bro. Like, it's mind-boggling. But hold up. But either way, hold up. Okay. Either way, I still got Sasha and Naomi winning. Definitely. Because Shayna and Natalya win makes no sense. Although Rhea and Liv Morgan could win it too. But then again, Rhea was women's tag team champions with Nikki Ash. Like, and that was literally a couple months ago. So that wouldn't even work. So Sasha and Naomi is probably the only best pick. So, yeah, I'm going with them. All right. The Raw Tag Team Championships on the line. RK Bro defend against the Alpha Academy and the Street Profits. Now, RK Bro won the Tag Team Championships in a multi-team match, which it was RK Bro, the Alpha Academy, who were the champions at the time, and Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. That match, I believe, at the specific point in time, is one of the matches of the year. So far. I believe that match was one of the matches of the year. Yes. I still feel that way, and I believe that. Now, to have the same type of match at WrestleMania, and this time you got the Street Profits, that's not happening. That's not going to happen. Because understand me, that tag team match from almost a month ago, that was specifically, if I'm not mistaken, a half hour. Was that like 25 minutes, half hour? Yeah, that was a long match. They ain't going to have that same type of length here, bro. They ain't going to have 25, 30 minutes. I know they won't. There's at least a good 15. A good 15 at best. I promise you. And I believe RK Bro is retaining, even though it's kind of wild. Like, if they lose the Tag Team Championships here in this format, it's kind of crazy. Because they won it in this format. Imagine they lose it in this format. That shit is wild. I got RK Bro retaining. Alpha Academy winning it wouldn't make any sense, because just like RK Bro losing it in this format, it makes no sense for the Alpha Academy to win it in this format. You know what I'm saying? So, Alpha Academy don't make sense. The Street Profits, though, maybe. But I'm leaning more towards RK Bro than anything. So, I got RK Bro winning. Bar none flat. I got him winning. Yeah. I got them winning. All right. We got Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville in a Falls Count Anywhere match. So this has been going on since WrestleMania, Jesus. This has been going on since the Royal Rumble, where Johnny Knoxville put himself in the Royal Rumble because he earned it. I don't know how he earned it, but, you know, it is what it is. Sami Zayn has taken offense to Mr. Knoxville because, you know, he just doesn't, he feels there's a conspiracy against him, like the Canadians say, against him. And he's been trying to right the wrong ever since. Listen, Sami Zayn is one of the best in WWE right now, and that's a sole fact. Because this man, like, you give Sami Zayn something. This is why Sami Zayn is one of the ones. Because it's like you give him something and he knocks it out the park. He did it here again. Like, while this match may not be a 5-star classic, a 4-star classic, maybe not even a 3-star classic, maybe a 3-star classic. But regardless of it, Sami Zayn has been doing so well with this. He's been very entertaining. Every time he's on the TV, I just love this man. Like, Sami Zayn's been real good. Will this match be real good? I'm not sure about that. Because let's understand this. Johnny Knoxville, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is about 50 plus, maybe 60. And granted, he's been hurting himself since he was young. So, I can only imagine how this is going to go. Initially, you want Sami Zayn to win this. This is a match Sami Zayn should win. But I get a feeling Johnny Knoxville could easily win this. He could win this in some way. I don't know how. But I feel like in some way, shape, or form, Johnny Knoxville can win this. And that may be a problem. That may be a sole problem. I'm not going to lie to you. But, We'll see. But I'm picking Sami Zayn to win. It's a good win. It's a WrestleMania win. Sami Zayn don't got one of those. He don't got a WrestleMania win. I lied. He actually does. He beat Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. I remember that. Never mind. He does have a WrestleMania win. He does. He can use another one. So this will be it. We'll give him this. Give him this. I got Sami winning. It should be an entertaining match. I should be entertained by this. So yeah, definitely. I picked Sami to win. Definitely. Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory. This one should also be entertaining. It's actually, this match is capable of surprising a lot of people. I believe so. I believe this match has the ability to surprise a lot of people. Because let's be honest here. Austin Theory, what is he, 23? A young phenom in the making. I promise you Austin Theory is a young phenom. I promise you if this man doesn't get pushed hard after this, I have a problem. Because Austin Theory should be pushed to the damn moon after this, bro. Like, full blown. Like, push him to the United States Championship. And then in a couple years' time, push him to the World Championship. Because Austin Theory, I believe, is capable enough to do so. I believe he's capable enough. I believe that. Pat McAfee. If you saw his 2 NXT matches, the one with Adam Cole and then the other one in War Games versus the Undisputed Era, Pat McAfee will surprise you. Like, watch his match against Adam Cole first. Like before Sunday hits, watch his match against Adam Cole. That man will surprise you because he damn sure surprised me that night. I promise you he surprised me that night. So watch that match first. And then when Sunday hits, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Pat McAfee's an athletic motherfucker. Like, Pat McAfee is athletic as hell. So, I mean, he's a former punter. He's a former punter, yes. But when you watch him against Cole, you would not know that. Like, you wouldn't realize that, like, damn, he was just a punter. Like, but this man's athletic as hell. Which is why I feel this match will surprise a lot of people. I think this will be a very good match. Now the problem is, actually there's no problem. Austin Theory should definitely win this match. Austin Theory should definitely win this match. If Austin Theory don't win this match, I got another problem. Because this was perfect. This is Austin Theory's first one-on-one WrestleMania match. This is his second WrestleMania. The first one was kind of just he was more of a replacement than anything. Like, he really wasn't supposed to be there. Here, he's supposed to be here. All right, cool. Let him have this match. It's going to surprise some people, but Austin Theory wins. Austin Theory wins. A win at WrestleMania? You better get pushed to the moon after that, boy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Austin Theory should be pushed to the moon after this. If he does not, I'm going to be mad. If he is not a champion before the year's over, I'm going to have an issue. I'm saying. But I got Austin Theory winning straight like that. This next match just got made on Raw. But it is the 7-4. It's 7-3, 7-4. Almost. Versus the returning Bobby Lashley. The almighty Bobby Lashley. Yes. The almighty is back. The almighty looks good. I was told he's going to be out for a couple months. He actually came back in a month. So I don't know. But he is back. And he's ready to go. He's at WrestleMania. I'm happy. Now, This was rumored a couple weeks ago. I remember this match was supposed to be rumored. I remember Omos was supposed to be on WrestleMania, and I was hearing his potential opponents were Bobby Lashley, or was Bobby Lashley. I was hearing that, but I'm sitting there like, well, Lashley's kind of hurt, so I don't know how well that would go. And then I hear, I think last Sunday, that oh, Bobby Lashley's coming back on Raw. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm thinking, like, is he gonna be on WrestleMania? Then the segment happens where first off, Omos beat the hell out of Viking Raiders so bad that he wins by countout. And then he has a segment after we see Kevin Patrick ask him, who do you think is left for you to face? And Omos like, nobody. Whoever's next, I will dominate them. And then Kevin goes like, are you sure there's nobody else? And then you hear the music, and then boom, here comes Bobby Lashley. And then as Lashley's trying to hit him, Omos pretty much throwing him around. He's like, that's all you got. Then Lashley running at him with shoulder blocks. Omos ain't moving until Lashley and Omos collide. Boom, and Omos is off his feet. They got somebody like, oh my God, it's the first time Omos is off his feet. They doing all that. Okay. Now, this can go two different ways. This can really go two different ways. Because if we're being honest here, this is not going to be a long match. This match is not going to exceed 10 minutes. It's not even going to go 10 minutes. This match, at best, is going to go a good 5 to 6 minutes. We know this. So, with that being said, again, this can go two different ways. Either Omos dominates Bobby Lashley, then Bobby Lashley comes back a little bit flurries, and then Omos shuts it down with, I think, a two-hand choke slam. Then 1, 2, 3, he wins at WrestleMania. Or Bobby Lashley's trying to knock him down, Omos keeps pushing him out. Bobby Lashley keeps trying to hit him, pushes him off. And then Lashley gets him off his feet a couple times, maybe with like a shoulder block or a couple spears, things like that. And then, he wins like that, because I know for a fact, I don't believe he's going to win with her. Unless Omos is on his knees and then Lashley gets him like that. That's the only way I can see Lashley getting the hurt lock on him. Because I get a feeling, because if Omos is standing up, that man ain't getting no damn hurt lock. But if it's like that, different. Or if it's like if Omos is on his knees and then Lashley got the hurt lock, then he drops him down and then puts his legs to crosses his legs, and then boom, for more leverage, then boom, like that. Because I don't see that's the only way I can see him put the hurt lock on. I also see WrestleMania 3 revisited. Note that I believe WrestleMania 3 will be revisited here, with Lashley scoot slamming Omos to the ground, and then the crowd either will go crazy, because good and damn well the commentator will go crazy, like, oh my God, it's like Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant. I'm telling you, watch it happen. I promise you, I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna tell you, I told you. I'm telling you, I told you. But this is me telling you Bobby Lashley wins, because I don't see Bobby Lashley getting dominated nor losing at WrestleMania. Omos will get his first loss. He will get humbled and call it a day. Simple. I got Lashley winning. Now, on to the two matches that I'm looking forward to for this night. For the first one, it's the first time ever. The Rated R Superstar versus the Phenomenal One. I'm talking about Edge versus AJ Styles. I don't think anybody would have thought in 2022 that we will be getting Edge versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania. I don't think anybody thought that. But here we are. Here we are. WrestleMania is this weekend. Edge versus AJ Styles is happening. I am looking forward to this match. This is the one match that I have said, the one match I want to see, and the one match that will steal the show. Wholeheartedly. And I believe that it will. Because ever since Edge came back, except the match he had with The Miz, every other match he's had, classic. Classic. And I'll say it again, classic. Versus Roman Reigns, classic. Versus Seth Rollins, all three matches, classic. The match with Randy Orton versus at Backlash, classic. Edge is still capable of putting on a classic performance. Shit, last year he main evented WrestleMania with Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Classic main event. It was a damn good triple threat, which just sharpens my point. This is going to be a good match. And who else would you do it with? Then probably one of the greatest wrestlers of our generation, AJ Styles, who is known to put on classics. Put a classic on with John Cena. Put a classic on with The Undertaker in The Undertaker's last match. Even though that wasn't really a match, but still was one of the best matches of the year. If not the best match of the year. You know, we put on a classic with Roman Reigns. Back when Roman was what Roman was. You know. What are the matches he had classics? Classic with Brock Lesnar. Classic with Daniel Bryan. He actually had a classic this year with Austin Theory. I thought that was a damn good match he had with Austin Theory. Like, I think that was the January edition or the February edition of Raw. I don't remember the month, but I remember the match. That was a damn good match. So AJ Styles is capable of a classic. This should be a hell of a classic. I can't wait. Who wins? That's the one that hits me the most. Because who wins? I don't know if this is just going to be a one-off. I don't believe it will be a one-off. It can't be, because his last two feuds weren't one-offs. Like his feud with the Miz was 2 matches, and that involved the wives. So that wasn't a one-off. And of course, his feud with Seth Rollins was a trilogy. So is this capable? I mean, this is capable of being a trilogy, but will it? Is the question. I think Edge wins. I think Edge wins here. But I think they'll have a rematch. I want to say they'll have a rematch. So I got Edge winning, but I believe they'll have a rematch. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I know they'll have a rematch. So I got Edge winning. Edge wins. Rematch coming, hopefully. But that match will be the match of the night, the match of the pay-per-view. Will steal the show. I promise you. All these matches, 14 matches from night 1 and night 2, all leading up to the main event, which is, and it has been dubbed, the biggest WrestleMania match of all time. It pins the WWE Champion, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, versus the Universal Champion, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the Big Dog, Roman Reigns. I went into depth about this match in a video, I want to say a month ago. This will be the third time that Brock and Roman will be on WrestleMania, and I believe they are the only two to headline together in 3 different WrestleManias. Because The Rock and John Cena had back-to-back. Austin and The Rock had 2. I think those are the only 2. Were they the only 2? I think they were. They had to be the only 2. To have WrestleMania match, multiple WrestleMania matches. Brock and Roman will not only have their third, but they will main event it as well. So this is actually pretty big, honestly. And it's made to be big. You got both world titles that are about to be unified in this match. So it's pretty big. I got Roman winning, honestly. I got Roman winning. Because part of me doesn't really care about this match, but part of me actually is fine with it. Because, again, they've been clamoring for a title unification the minute Brock Lesnar won the WWE Championship. And then when Roman and Brock both were appeared on SmackDown, the SmackDown after day one, boom, they were saying title unification. From there, the everybody was clamoring for it, like title unification, yes, all that. So let's make it happen. Make it happen here, call it a day. But I say this. Ever since August, when Brock Lesnar came back at SummerSlam, this has been a pretty good rivalry. I will say it's been a pretty good feud. I will say that. I most definitely will say that. It's steered clear a couple times, but regardless, it's always come back full circle. So with that, I'll say it's been a pretty good. It's been long. It's been a very long feud, but it's been pretty good. And I'm happy to say I've been enjoying it. So the feud has been fine. What will the match be? I don't know. Will it be long? I don't know either, actually. If you think about Brock Lesnar's matches, they have not been long. They have not been long. Like, I think their match at Crown Jewel was about, 10 minutes? So, this is going to be a short main event. I don't know how this is going to swing, but regardless of it, I do have Roman winning. Roman should walk out as the WWE Universal, the WWE Universal World Champion. I think that's what you call it, the Universal World Champion. So that's who I'm picking, because Brock can't win this. Like, Brock wins this, Lord have mercy. Even though since the year started, Brock Lesnar's looked unstoppable. I'm gonna be honest with you on that. He won the WWE Championship at day one. He wasn't even supposed to be in that match, but they inserted him in it, and boom, he won the WWE Championship. Lost the WWE title at Royal Rumble, then went into the Royal Rumble match at number 30 and then won it. Then went to Elimination Chamber and won the WWE Championship in his first ever Elimination Chamber. So trust me when I tell you, this year, since this year started, Brock Lesnar's looked unstoppable. So, because of that, there's a very fine chance that Brock could win. But I hope he does not. I want Roman to win. That's that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. But I got Roman winning. At WrestleMania, holding both championships up and saying, "Acknowledge me." I'm waiting for that. I swear to God, I'm waiting for that. I'll die laughing. But yeah, those are my WrestleMania Night 2 predictions, and that's my whole WrestleMania predictions right there. Night 1 was yesterday, Night 2 is today. You already know what it is. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. As always, Tomorrow, big night, big day. Standard Deliver is at 12. No, Standard Deliver starts at 12, but the main show starts at 1. So you already know I'm be watching that. I will be home for that. Yes, I'm home for WrestleMania weekend. Trust and believe. Standard Deliver is at 1. Then after that, I will record my our review, and then WrestleMania Night 1 is within the night. I'll watch that and I'll review it. Then Night 2 is on Sunday. I'll watch and review, and I'll be done. And then I'll sleep. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, peace, love, 100. You heard? Say less, stay blessed. You heard?